Curriculum design refers to the arrangement of the elements of a curriculum. These four elements are: first, we have the intent, which are the aims, goals, and objectives. Then we have the subject matter or content, learning experiences, and evaluation. The curriculum design involves in planning and organizing to structure appropriate levels of challenge and multiple entry points suited for the implementers or learners and to improve students' outcomes. This will help the curriculum developers in order to have the overall course blueprint, mapping content to learning objectives, including the developing of a course outline and etc. This is to ensure that the learning experiences are meaningful and relevant, which allows the students to develop their skills, knowledge, and understanding.
Subject design. The curriculum is organized in terms of subjects like mathematics, science, Filipino, English, and other subjects. Most of these subjects are offered in the elementary level, so the teachers are easy to navigate or elevate their full potential in teaching their student. So the subjects are organized in a fragmented manner. Connections between and among these subjects are not emphasized in the subject design. Instead, the nature of the subject is highlighted in this design to provide students with a general knowledge for each student. Academic discipline design. Like the subject design, this type of design organizes the curriculum in terms of disciplines like algebra, physics, chemistry, literature, economics, Philippine history, and other disciplines. So this discipline design engages the students so they can analyze the curriculum and draw conclusions. It helps students to master the content area and in turn increase independent learning.
The learner-centered designs. Learner-centered designs focus on the needs, nature, and interests of the learners and the curriculum. The aim of these designs is to develop the potentials and abilities of the learners and making the curriculum relevant and responsive to them. There are two types of learner-centered designs. First is the activity or experience design. This concentrates on activities that are meaningful and interesting to the learners. In doing these activities, learners will develop various skills like process skills, communication skills, problem solving, critical thinking, and creativity that are important for the learners. Second is the humanistic design. The curriculum is composed of topics and learning experiences that focus on the holistic development of an individual. It also addresses the needs and the nature of the learners. The goal of this design is the development of a well-rounded individual.
Core learning designs. These curriculum designs focus on learning a set of common subjects, disciplines, courses, skills, or knowledge that is necessary for students to master. It aims to provide a uniform type of education based on a certain philosophy or educational theory. The central theme of this curriculum design is not just to provide common learning to students, but it also aims to provide an education that is transformative and relevant to all types of learners. Core design. This is a set of common subjects, disciplines, or courses that are required for students to study before they graduate or move to a different level. Just like our prerequisite subjects that we need to take up before we can proceed to another level of learning. National Core Curriculum Design. This is a set of subjects or courses that are required to be taught to all students across the country. Example of these are the general education curriculum for undergraduate courses and the K-12 curriculum for basic education. Chronology. These design principles such as sequencing of content according to chronology of events. Example of this is the history.
There are two major forces considered in designing curriculum. These are the horizontal and vertical organizations. Horizontal organization is often referred to as the scope and horizontal integration that is concerned with the arrangement of curriculum components at any point in time. It means that what is studied in one particular course that in line with another. Horizontal curriculum is integrating different content within the same grade level. It integrates knowledge across different classes or disciplines. This kind of curriculum also is known as the side-by-side arrangement of curriculum elements. One best example of this is the social studies curriculum. For example, it asks about the relationship between geography, history, economics, and civics in elementary social studies curriculum. Vertical organization, on the other hand, focuses on the spiral progression of curriculum contents. It centers on the concepts of sequence and continuity. It is concerned with the longitudinal placement of curriculum elements. It is from grade level to grade level based upon content. A vertical curriculum links knowledge from one lesson to the next across a program of study. One best example of this is what skills, concepts, and values should be taught in science from grade 1 to grade 6. It focuses on the distribution of curriculum contents from kindergarten to grade 12.
Sequencing curriculum content. Sequencing curriculum content is essential in curriculum design. And according to Print 1993, sequence is defined as the order in which contents are presented to the learners. Traditionally, contents are sequenced based on the nature of the subjects and disciplines they belong. They are also organized according to a specific curriculum design, principle, or philosophy. Print 1993 identified the following design principles that are most commonly used to sequence the curriculum contents. The simple to complex. This is traditionally applied to disciplines like math, language, science, or music. The topics are arranged in a progressive spiral sequence. The English subject in elementary education, where we were taught that verb is an action word, which means that every word that performs an action is a verb. Since we are in college, the knowledge of what verb is broadened from its functions and use in the sentence. We become aware that the curriculum was made in a simple to complex sequence to nurture and broaden the students' knowledge and development from elementary until tertiary education.
Prerequisite learning is a form in which a certain knowledge must come before more advanced knowledge. It is a learning that provides students with an overview of the subject before going into specific details. A whole-to-part learning. This is the deductive approach to designing contents. One must see the big picture of ideas to understand the specific concepts and skills. Just like, for example, in dancing, the learners can only understand what is this all about if you let them see as teacher the whole choreography, the whole concept. Because in deductive, it is all about the information first, or the general rule before giving the specific examples. That is the deductive approach or the whole two-part learning.
Created using Powtoon.